Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a basic jQuery application, how to begin it from MVC, and I'm using Visual Studio 2015. So let's begin and check this out. Okay, so I'm taking a new project. If you have a new version, if you have a version of 2019, 22, that would be a little bit different on the UI. However, not much, so you can figure it out. Alright, so here it asks me for what kind of application, though I have .NET Framework 4.7.2 as the latest one here, so I'm picking that up. And ASP.NET Web Application, I'm naming the application as Jquery MVC Basic. Okay, I already have a basic too, so sorry. Okay, let's select the empty and checkbox MVC, then OK. As we all know that whenever we select an MVC application, jQuery files are already there. It might be a later version, an older version, but it should be there. Okay, any which ways, I'll show you how where it is. Okay, here I have a controllers folder, and the controllers is empty, so we are going to add an controller because I selected an empty project. Okay, alright, so add controller, and it's asking me for a name. I'll select empty, add, and my controller name would be home. Alright, the home controller is loading up, and as expected it shows index as the default controllers method. Okay, let's add a view. Empty, yes, I'm gonna select it as empty, and I'm going to add. And now the controller's view has loaded, and I'm going to make a small difference just to figure out it's the right one when it loads the view. This is the default jQuery query view. Okay, and let's save it, let's run it and see if everything is good, and it's running up, it's loading. You should be able to see that if it loads. Alright, it's loading up. Index coming up. Perfect. So that's with the basic layout. Our index page has loaded, and it shows the message that I printed. This is the default jQuery view. Let's go back and see if we can make some changes. Alright, so what changes are we going to do is we will have um, a button, or in input type equals to button, and we should have an ID btn1. Just to remove the confusion, I'm going to have a name as well, the same one. Value, yes, we need a value. Click me. Okay, let's see, save it, and we will see here. If we refresh that, my button should show up, a white button. Yes. Okay, now we are going to put jQuery and see how it works. Okay, just a little bit of thing I might have forgotten, so I'll do a small reference to my old program. Okay, scripts is just below the parenthesis here. Okay, so when you look up at this content, there is bootstrap. No, not this one. Scripts. Yep, we have jQuery files in here. These are the default ones. Okay, if you want to have a different version, you can download and put those files here. Suppose I want to use jQuery 3.1 or some other version, like the latest version. So I'm going to download that thing and put it in the scripts. And then when I'm going to refer that, I will just do a small drag and drop here right below the parenthesis. Okay, so that's how we refer the jQuery. Okay. Unless you do the refer, the button clicks and your functions won't work. Alright, so now the piece of script that we are going to put in here, script. Okay, Give me a moment here. Script. Okay, right now I have added um, the script section, and you can see that we have to mention this document.ready function in each jQuery code. And within that parenthesis of document.ready function, within that function, we would have to mention what kind of um, changes or what type of operation we want to see. So right now what we are doing is we are just trying to make a small toggle, like a div should show up and uh, get off. So on the click of a function, so let's run that and see if it's working. Okay, so what we did is on button1 dot click function, again inside that parenthesis I'm going to do a toggle of the div tag. Okay, whatever the message is there, it would just show up, pop up, uh, and get off. A small refresh. This should load the one. Let's see. Perfect. As you can see here now. Do you see that? Yeah, that's the function of the jQuery. This means that my script files loaded successfully and the click function is working. This is just a basic one. We will go to more things in the future videos. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Have a good day.